Hello my beautiful friends and welcome to my channel, and today I am going to do my September reads for you, what all I read in September. It was not a good month. I think I've only read 12 books. In October I did roll over and was able to read a couple books, but let's go in with what I have read for September. So let's go with the last one I read. Can't Spell Treason Without T. This one was super cute. This one's about so one's a mage and the other one works for the Queen's powerful guard, and they decide to like run away and open up a bookshop slash tea. So it's a cozy fantasy read that still has got some action involved, and I really loved it. I rated it 5-star. It was so cute. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was sapphic as well, which is also a bonus. So yes, it was super cute. So if you guys like a cozy fantasy, it's got a little bit of action, you know, whodunit kind of thing, definitely read this. I can't wait till the second book comes out. I really loved it. It was good. It was so good. The next thing I read was Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. This one was also super cute. This is like a little society, like she created this like little society for witches so they can come and essentially kind of like have like a little book club in a way, so they can come together and just talk about witchy things. And it's, you know, supposed to be super top secret, so they see each other out in public but they pretend not to know each other because of this society. So it's like a little cozy little, oh no, it's so cute. It's one of those books where you just want to drink a cup of cocoa and curl up with the fire, cozy blankie when it's raining. Yeah, this was so adorable and I loved it. So what did I rate this one? This one I rated 4 stars. It was so cute. I read was Dragon Fall by L.R. Lamb. This one was super cute. This one was about a gal who, dragons used to be within main society, but they were kind of like ostracized and put in like in a desolate area, and they were worshipped as gods. And these dragons are very upset. After many hundreds of years later, they're still upset about how they were treated, and so they want revenge. But this one dragon in particular befriends this girl. And so with the two of them, she's trying to talk to the humans about the dragons and you know, accepting them. But then the dragon is talking with the other dragons, being like, hey, let's not fight, you know, there's more to life. So it was super cute. I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait to read the next book in the series. I think I gave it 4 stars. I can't remember. Let's look. What do I give this? I gave this one 5 stars. I lied. I gave this one 5 stars. The next book. This one is The Last Fee Hunter by Selene Goldenberg. And this one is this guy nicknamed X. He is a fee hunter, which is anything that of mythical origins, so dragons and all that stuff. There's lots of different type of fee out there, and so he goes out there and kills them, and that's how he makes his money. He comes across this pregnant woman who wants to go into the forest to go to a certain location, and she pays him to be her escort. But he's on the hunt for the legendary fee. He wants to kill so that way he could be top dog when it comes to the hunters. So it's that kind of story, and each fee has got its own like little powers on what, you know, put a spell on some people, so it was a fun time. I think I gave this one 4 stars. Hold on. Yes, I gave this one 4 stars. It was a good time. It was a good time. Next thing I read was What Lies in the Woods. A couple girls, and in the past they witnessed something, and one girl goes missing, and they witness something, and they've kept this secret for many years, and so the past just comes back to haunt them a bit. So they were 11 when they sent a killer to prison. They were heroes, but they were liars, so they were lying about something. So it was a fun read. I think I gave it 3 stars, 3.5 stars. No, I gave it 4 stars. I gave it 4 stars. 4 stars. 4 stars. Next thing I read was The Starling House. This was fun, and this is about this mansion on top of this hill, and she gets a job there, and there are some mythical things that go bump in the night there. Not necessarily ghosts, but mythical type creatures and other realms. I don't want to give away too much of anything, but I really enjoyed this book. I think I gave it 4 stars. Where? Starling House. Oh no, I gave this one 5 stars. I gave this one 5 stars. It was a good read. I really enjoyed it, and I was actually kind of sad that it was done, and I was hoping that maybe it was a series, but I don't think it is. I think it's a standalone. So, I wanted more. The Golden Couple. This married couple, and she's trying to help this married couple, this golden couple. Everybody sees them. They think their marriage is absolutely perfect, but it's not, because husband's doing extracurricular things. And so they kind of do like a little deep dive into it. It was actually pretty good. So I read that. This one I loved. This one was 5 stars. This was so good. You Again by Kate Goldberg. This one is a retelling of when Harry met Sally. This is enemies to lovers, like the epitome of enemies to lovers. They hate each other. They hate each other. And this goes through like many years of just hating each other until they start getting all up in their feels. So this is a fantastic book, and I thoroughly loved it. I loved it. It was so good. Okay, so the next thing I read was The Ex-Hex. This one was super cute. This was a cozy rom-com, witchy. So this guy has got a hex on him, and he comes back to town, and she's like, oh dear, the man that got away is coming back to town. So they're literally running around this town trying to break the curse that he was hexed with. And there's like talking cats and murderous toys and just all sorts of shenanigans going on. It was so cute. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to read the next one in the series. Next one, True Irish Ghost Stories. And this one was fun. This is just a bunch of short stories. It's all based around Ireland and all of the like stories and folklore that's been told through the years. And this was actually wrote in the early 1900s, believe it or not. So I enjoyed it. It was a solid like 3.5 star. If you like a collection of short stories, like little things, you might like this. I mean, it wasn't like the best, but it was fun to read about some of the legends and the lore around some ghost stories that are being told still to this day. Alright, next, Assistant to the Villain. This was so good, and I need to go buy the second book. It is so good. This was so cute. This was, I want to say, more of like a rom-com. He is a villain in his own like castle, and he's got some murderous ways. And she decides to become his assistant, and it's Grumpy Sunshine for sure. He is just grumpy as all get out. And there's a frog that's got a crown, that wears a crown in it, that I freaking adore. Like the little bits of what the frog was thinking or saying, you know, in this. So cute. So if you love a cute, cozy rom-com that doesn't really go into like the romance side of it, you can see like the little budding romance, but it never fully went into the full relationship. But yeah, I loved it. I loved it. It was so good. So good. Okay. 5-star. All right. Next one was Wayward. I read a lot of witchy books. So Wayward by Amelia Hart. This goes by many generations of witches and how they've not really evolved but grown through time. And so it kind of goes through like the whole lore and stuff like that behind the witches and stuff. There's 2019, 1619, and 1942. So there's 3 different timelines going on. And yeah, it was a good one. It wasn't like the top tier witchy book for me, but it was still a good read, a good solid read, and I really enjoyed it, and I can see myself reading it in the future. Okay, next one I read, All Systems Red by Martha Wells, and this was part of the Murderbot Diaries, and this is a self-aware robot. So I think that's it for September. I think everything else is the month before that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.